This is Martin in the Morning here on WMBG, and Marketing Manager Darcy Vanderslick is here from the Heritage Humane Society. Good morning, Darcy.
Good morning. Thanks for having us again.
Oh, always a pleasure. Yeah, one of my favorite parts of the Tuesday morning around here on the radio, and you've got a lovely lady over there, and her name is Alabama.
Yes, Alabama. She just stole my heart over the weekend. I had to go to an event, MarsCon this weekend, and I brought Alabama with me. She is the calmest, sweetest little pit bull I have ever laid eyes on, and I hope my dog's not listening right now, because if I had the opportunity, I would snap her up right now and trade her in
a New York second, right?
Yes, because she's so polite. She's just the calmest little lady ever. Yep.
Yeah, I was joking, just like the Leonard Skinner song, Sweet Home, Alabama. Right?
Exactly.
So, and speaking of which, we are in fact looking for a sweet home for Alabama.
Yes, if you have a sweet home, Alabama is looking for you.
Turn it up there. Well, let's talk about the Dog Street Strut. We've chatted about that several times, but it always bears mentioning again.
Yes, this is the inaugural Dog Street Strut for homeless pets here in Williamsburg, and it's coming up March 24. But here's the catch. If you sign up and register today or these upcoming weeks here, you get an early bird discount. So that's 25% off the registration fee, and that includes the t-shirt, the goodie bag, all the good stuff. So, I mean, this is a really good time to register and get signed up, get the discount.
Well, Alabama is a pit bull, and let's kind of back things up a little bit, because the Dog Street Strut comes your way on March 24th, but let's talk about St. Valentine's Day. And you've got something going on over at Heritage called Pit Bull Personals. So tell us about that.
Yeah, this is a fun little Valentine's promotion that we're running, and it's basically just to highlight our adorable, adoptable pit bulls. And so...
And Alabama's already stolen your heart. Pardon me for interrupting.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Just kind of tossing that out there.
This dog is amazing. But yeah, so what we did was we wrote little personal ads for a handful of our overlooked pit bulls, and we have them plastered up on the walls around Heritage Humane Society right now. So if you come in our lobby, we have a big billboard on the side wall that shows their personal ads and what they like to do on their free time. Long walks on the beach and sipping champagne by the fire and Netflix and chill.
I understand.
So it's a fun little promotion, and it just really puts a face to the names of the pit bulls that we have here.
Well, people talk about the media all the time, and I think pit bulls have gotten a bad rap in the media. And probably in many cases, any animal, just like a person, if you treat them mean and abuse them, they're going to be mean.
Yeah.
So when people hear the word pit bull, it's like, oh God, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a challenge for you being marketing manager over there to try to show. And you're absolutely right, man. You can't have it any better than that. Look over there.
She is being so polite, just sitting there. I think if there was a seat over there and if she was a person, she'd have her legs crossed and sitting up nice and straight and very polite. Yes, and what you just said was absolutely correct. With the pit bulls that we have, every dog is an individual, and that's what we always stress. So just because you adopt or you buy from a breeder a purebred lab or something like that, that dog is just as capable of having a negative reaction as a pit bull would be. So just keep that in mind when you're searching for pets, and not to stereotype, because you are correct. Pit bulls do have a very bad rap, but she's the best thing ever. I love this little girl.
I can tell,
yes.
And I believe I would too if circumstances were. But Scooby-Doo has stolen my heart already.
Yeah, Scooby's still there.
Back in December.
Yes.
Yeah, but anyway. Well, let's back it up even further. Let's talk about what's going on over at the Bonefish Grill. That's going to be on January 23rd, I believe, right?
Yes, January 23rd, exactly. And it's from 4 to 9. If you go in there with your friends and your family and you let them know that you're there on behalf of the Heritage Humane Society, 10% will go back to the homeless pets. So, I mean, it's cold, it's kind of gross outside right now, so just go out and have a good time with your friends, escape for a little bit, go to Bonefish Grill, and a portion of the proceeds will come to Heritage Humane.
Well, many folks might not know this, but Darcy's from Michigan, so this is kind of spring weather for you almost, isn't it?
It is, yeah, I know. My blood has thinned significantly.
Welcome to Virginia there, Darcy.
I don't know how I lived 23 years in Michigan. I have no idea.
well, I can tell you this.
Yes.
I believe not that you're near as old as I am, but when you start to get a little age under your belt, maybe you're not as tolerant of the cold weather as you once were. Why do you think the population of Florida has just exploded?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or California, because people like living in the tropics and enjoying all that stuff. Rain every afternoon and the early bird specials at the restaurants. I mean, you just can't have it any better than that.
Yeah, it's either that or frostbite. I mean,
that's right.
Twist my arm.
yeah, that's fantastic.
But yes.
So as we started our segment this morning, this lovely creature, her name is Alabama, and Darcy and Ty Hodges and Sonny and the whole gang here at the radio station, we're trying to find a sweet home for little old Alabama, my stalls. Anything else you'd like to impart? Or?
I think that go to our website. We have a lot going on right now.
Well, I'm a regular visitor now, by the way.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good. Have the adoption page on your bookmark so you can just keep checking back and see what we have going on. And heritagehumanesociety.org. Check it out.
Yeah, we got one of those Alexa things for Christmas. So I wonder if Alexa can tell me anything. Alexa, tell us about Heritage Humane Society, Williamsburg, right?
The best shelter ever.
The best shelter ever. That is so true. Well, Darcy, thank you so very much for being here today. Always a pleasure. Look forward to it every Tuesday. And let's find a home for sweet Alabama. How about that? And thank you so much. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Mermaid Books is proud to have sponsored this Paws for Paws segment. Mermaid Books, used and rare books, antiques, vintage postcards, classic fiction, children's books, and of course, books about all creatures great and small. Mermaid Books is located downstairs at 421A Prince George Street in Merchant Square, Williamsburg.